And now,
breaking news.
Ahoy, the news.
News
From the Weird Wire.
News from the Weird Wire. Airlines, Heinz Dipper, and weight loss drugs. We'll start with the airlines. Third time's a charm. Imagine if this happened to you. Would you want to fly on it? So, this was in Australia. Barry Stribler tells Australian 9 News that it felt like he was in a Seinfeld episode after his plane from Adelaide took off and then returned back two separate times. I'm sure one time happens more than you realize. 2 separate issues. So you took off 3 times that day. And that's always the nerve-wracking part, like taking off and landing.
For some, yeah.
First problem came when they hit a bird, forcing it to return to the airport. About an hour later, after another hour on the ground, the plane then took off again, only to turn around once more after encountering a mid-flight technical issue. Which, unless you're only going to New Zealand, but still.
You got a long flight, yeah.
And there's a lot of water. There's no.
Well, I think turning around beats the alternative.
Yeah. You don't want a pilot going, I think we'll make it. I think we can make it. No thinking. Got to know. So anyway, they return. The second time, the pilot actually came out and was greeting everyone and apologizing for what had happened.
Well, it wasn't the pilot's fault.
Right, but he's the guy. Eventually, the flight did take off a third and final time about 6 hours after its original scheduled departure. And of course, safety's a priority, blah, blah, blah.
You are at 35,000 feet. I don't know if there's too many blah, blah, blahs at 35,000 feet.
Well, I mean, their story. They have a big speech about how they're safe and everything, and obviously they are. They turned around both times they had a problem.
Well, you would be surprised at how many times planes hit birds on takeoff and landing.
Right.
All the time.
So that day, those people...
They were late.
Yeah.
Why was your flight late? Oh, we hit a bird and then we had to turn around.
Come back. Then we had other problems. But 3 times in one day. Take off, land. But finally, the third landing was their final destination, where they were hoping to go next. I mean, because like if you're in the United States, you hit a bird, you can probably, hey, we're just going to land here and wherever along the way.
Well, the Vikings plane last couple weeks of the regular season, they were flying to Detroit. Somewhere over Wisconsin, they turned around. Like, couldn't they just land in Milwaukee? At least you're partway there.
You're not scheduled.
Well, there were players that were sleeping and woke up, and they're like, oh, we're in Detroit? They're like, no, we're back in Minneapolis.
How can a stay get better? This might make some people very happy. Finally, the simple pleasure of enjoying fries in your car has gotten easier.
Didn't know it was so hard.
Heinz has announced the launch of the Heinz Dipper, a box to contain a stash of fried golden goodness alongside a built-in ketchup compartment. Whether balancing sauce packs on car dashboards or squeezing ketchup directly into individual fries.
Well, who does that in a car?
I know some people. Fans have long struggled to enjoy their favorite pairing away from the table, as the press release reads. The release even cites a study that claims 70% of ketchup and fry lovers have spilled ketchup when dipping on the go. I would imagine it's probably illegal. It's illegal to drive and eat, I believe. Like, I've asked sheriffs that like Sheriff Riggs, Sheriff Hodap.
Well, I would hope that these people dipping their fries into ketchup are the passenger,
Yeah,
but probably not.
80% say they have skipped or they have considered skipping condiments altogether due to a lack of dip-friendly packaging options. As more eating occasions happen away from home in drive-thrus and on-the-go moments, the Heinz Dipper is a fun and relevant way to innovate, to meet fans where they are and strengthen our role in their everyday lives, says Nina Patel, Vice President of Global Heinz Brand and the Kraft Heinz Company.
If you were working for a ketchup company, I should say a condiment company, because they do all sorts.
Yeah.
Strengthen our role in their everyday lives. I didn't know that would be on a business motto. We make ketchup.
You know what all I pictured? Is that ketchup box gets used one time because, I mean, that means you have to do dishes from your car.
Well, I would assume it's cardboard and you just throw it. Yeah.
Is it?
It's on the front of, it's attached to the box of fries from the drive-thru place.
Oh.
It kind of folds out like a...
So you got it. So here's the problem. Now Heinz is making you heavier because you can't just take the small bag of fries. Now you got to have a cardboard box holding those fries, don't you? It's got to have.
Well, I'm joking here when I say this, but who in their right mind orders small French fries? Unless you're at Five Guys, where the tiny size French fries is half of a bag, which is half of a, bushel of potato. Unless you're going there, who orders small size French fries?
Well,
except maybe for their kid in the Happy Meal.
Right. I guess you could attach to their Happy Meal box. Ah, I see. Well, but that's I got that. Is it cardboard?
It's the same material as the fry box.
Oh, so it's got a little glue thing on the back, sticks to the box. Well, that's pretty smart. I don't know.
That's not enough ketchup for
I was
me.
just
going to
say. I bet it holds a packet.
Which is not nearly enough ketchup.
Right. But I guess you could, once you go through that one, you could reload your...
I will admit that in high school you'd stop at the local fast food joint on your way after a basketball game or the whole bus. And I was once bet that I couldn't eat this box of fries with 25 ketchup packets.
And?
Well, other than it takes you a long time to squeeze all the ketchup out of 25 ketchup packets.
I wonder how much it made.
I mean, it was more ketchup than fry, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, sure.
But that little contraption there, the Heinz Dipper, not nearly large enough.
It's a good branding idea. So I wonder how many you get.
Probably just the one that's attached to the box.
Well,
so yeah, you put more ketchup in there.
Well, I mean, like, can you buy packs of 10?
Of the Dipper box or
Yeah.
the ketchup packet?
The Dipper box. Wonder how they're sold. Do you order them online?
Well, I would assume that McDonald's or Burger King or whomever is ordering them and affixing them onto the box.
Oh.
At production, I would guess.
I don't think so. I got that being something you got to put on yourself. There's more to this story.
Well, then your glue isn't going to be set, and you're going to put ketchup in there, and then it's going to fall all... That's a bad idea. That needs to come from the manufacturer that way.
Oh.
Has to.
Like how that'll ruin packaging.
It collapses.
We're just shooting from the hip here.
Well, it appears that Heinz is as well.
Just make enough for one ketchup pack. Yeah, but people that would like this, we need like a 3 ketchup pack holder. Our final story today, GLP-1s may help you lose weight, but stealing GLP-1s will help you lose your freedom.
Well, for what they charge for that stuff, it doesn't surprise me people are stealing it.
ABC station WPLVI, reports 3 people were arrested for robbing a delivery truck filled with $16,000 worth of weight loss drugs. Couldn't be that.
So what is that, 3 bottles of it?
Mounjaro, Ozempic, and Trulicity. I don't know any of them. You could see by my belly that I don't. The suspects allegedly assaulted the driver, took out the delivery truck driver, outside a pharmacy in Bensalem Township, Pennsylvania, and fled with the goods. They were apprehended 2 miles away.
They're not very good thieves.
I'm not aware of a black market, but I'm sure one exists. And that is probably the motive why they were there and why they committed this robbery, says Bensalem Public Safety Director Bill McVeigh. I'm not shocked that it was targeted, but hopefully this does not become a trend.
Well, I just Googled
You know what they need to...
GLP-1 cost, and I came across a website of Forbes, ranked by cheapest to most expensive. The second most expensive is $179.
Wow.
That's the cheap one.
Dang.
Does it surprise you that people are stealing them?
They
No.
need- those delivery trucks, you need to have, like, pictures of asparagus and tomatoes. That ain't a pharmacy truck. That's a vegetable truck.
They only made it 2 miles. That's just funny. How inept of a thief are you? We made it 2 miles.
That's funny. If they would have just taken the drugs, right? But no, they took the vehicle. It's easy to spot. Pull them over. You can imagine that. Call the police department. Hey, someone stole our van.
It's a giant pharmaceutical van. Pretty easy to find.
They were heading west. Got him. Good job, cops.
Helps when the crooks are stupid.
Yeah, because how many pharmacy delivery trucks were in Bensalem Township, Pennsylvania that day? That was probably the truck for the entire community. So there wasn't, 160 pills?
Well, that dosage that I
800
quoted
pills.
before was for,
The top. Most
I would
expensive.
hope, a month's worth, but maybe not.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that's a month's worth. That's amazing stuff. I know some people that are on Ozempic. I'm like, hey, stop taking that. You are skinny now. Amazing.
I'm just going to be quiet over here.
That, my friends, is news from the Weird Wire.